Hey Geminis, welcome to Turn Heal. Welcome to the place where we turn heal our way to self-love and unity consciousness. I hope all is well. Lisa here. All right. Welcome to your Gemini reading for whenever you're watching this. All right, let's get started. I come to you humbly, God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Gemini Collective need to know? Thank you. So I'm starting off with the Shaman Oracle deck, Shaman Dream Oracle. All right, I'm using all new decks. I hope you guys like. What does the Gemini Collective need to know? We're starting with skywriting, fates. All right, and what else? Caterpillar, opportunity. One more. Okay, getting two more. Galactic mushroom, the divine matrix, heart, home, compassion. Okay, yeah, all right. This is tracking. This is what Gemini has been on for sure. Okay. I switched up decks at the last minute because I feel like this is going to have. I mean, the Gemini Collective had a more of a spiritual energy in their readings for the past couple of readings. So. At the bottom of the deck, we do have straddling worlds, okay? Wandering between the realms. That's exactly what it is, okay? Straddling in between the astral and the earthly plane. The 5D and the 3D, right? Okay. We have galactic mushroom coming through. So this energy, this card is really interesting. It's usually talking about how everything is connected, right? And I feel like that might be why the straddling is happening. Understanding the connection between the spiritual world and the earthly plane. It's starting to play with both sides of it, okay? We have heart, home, compassion. And we have hollow bone, teachability. All right, I just want to say this one thing. This might not apply to everyone. If you find yourself struggling in between two worlds and exploring the spiritual world, there might be a need for you to balance that out because I feel like there might be, using the spiritual world, there might be a temptation or inclination to use the spiritual world as an escape, okay? Some of you guys might be doing that, all right? Because it just might be more fascinating than the human world, you know, or the world the reality that we know, which I understand. But if you find yourself doing that, then you're being led to actually get back into, because I'm seeing the heart, I'm seeing the bones, get back into your body, find ways to ground yourself while you're still practicing these spiritual practices. All right, that's what I'm feeling here. How do you bring this down to earth? It's being more in touch with the spiritual signs while you're paying attention to everything around you, right? And then seeing how that can work in your everyday life. Okay, let's go on. Let's move. Get to this reading. All right, what's going on? What's going on with Geminis? We're starting off with the Death card coming out in reverse here. By the way, this deck is the Ethereal Visions deck. I'll show you in a second. I'm gonna just pull out all these cards. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like there's a little bit of denial here. There's a denial of an ending that needs to happen. We have the Death card coming out with the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is coming out upright and it's crossing the Death card. We know the Death card is an ending, okay? To start a new beginning. I feel like someone might be choosing escapism, even if it is spirituality or if it's, you know, substances, okay? But there's some type of escapism so that someone doesn't have to face this inevitable ending and new beginning, okay? A new world is coming in and someone's finding more comfort in just crawling into their spiritual cocoon, okay? And enjoying that. It's like falling into the fantasy of the movies and rather than actually enjoying, it's like falling in, enjoying the fantasy of a romantic movie as opposed to enjoying the actual reality that is love in your life, right? Not saying that that's what you're doing, but that's an example of like fantasy. And the spiritual realm isn't fantasy, but it is an escape, right? And it might be used to shirk responsibilities. All right, so just keep that in mind, okay? But I feel like I don't know if it's shirking responsibilities. For some of you, it could be that, but ultimately it is about avoiding a real ending that's happening. Avoiding a real ending that's happening in the human world, in their human experience. Something is coming to a close and they just kind of don't want to see it happening or make it happen. All right, so I have the door open, by the way. Trying to get this fresh breeze and beautiful light coming in. So if you hear some background noise, sorry. Okay, I see that. I see what's happening there. It might be shirking responsibilities a little bit, all right? Because in this new beginning, it's like someone is seeing like, we have the Emperor card coming out. It's coming out in reverse, but it's coming out here. Someone knows that they have to step into this new sense of responsibility. They know that, okay, it's time. Maybe there's a life change that happened. Maybe there's a baby on the way, whatever the case is. Someone just has this innate sense, like, I have to step it up. But they're trying to, they're delaying, they're dragging their feet when it comes to it seems. So we do have the Nine of Wands coming out. So they're going from this to this, but they're kind of denying that a little bit, all right? They know that that's what they need to be to get the Six of Pentacles, which is this equal reciprocity, getting what they want in the world. Someone knows what to do, but they're like, oh, that's a lot of work. That's what I'm feeling here. So it's like, oh, let me just go and escape. Whatever that escape is for you. It doesn't have to be spiritual. Like I said, it could be anything, whatever you're using to escape. And yeah, with the Chariot card coming out in reverse, it's stopping the progress, it's stopping the flow, it's stopping the growth and maturity, it's stopping the death process from happening. Someone is undergoing changes, okay? This Nine of Wands compared to this Emperor, these are two different characters. Someone sees that they're changing. Someone's a little bit afraid of that change. Okay, what does this look like? Okay, I got to take the world more seriously. I have to be more serious. It's that type of energy. Someone's a little bit, I feel like it's a little bit of being a little bit intimidated of their own growth. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. A little bit of that going on. Let's see. All right, the Tower. It's also, see, someone knows once I go from this energy, which is kind of like going from boy to man, right? Whatever the gender is, from a kid to a grown person. All right, as they're looking at what it takes for them to be that. And they're just like, oh, that's not going to be too much fun, is it? All right. Oh, it's something like that. All right. Also, it's like, they might not see it like fun because of the responsibilities, but also I feel like with this Tower, it changes everything around them. And they're not ready for that level of change in their life. It can change. It's like once I'm Emperor, I'm going for what I want. I'm going to have to change my job. I'm going to have to change how I move in the world. I'm going to change who I'm attracted to. All that. Everything changes. I'm changing the way I walk, talk, the way I carry myself. Everything is changing. Am I ready for that kind of change? That just seems like, that's what I'm feeling here. All right. It's going to cause a domino effect in their lives. And it's just like, I don't want to create that Tower right now. So that's what I'm getting there. They know that that's what they need to do. I'm not seeing like there's heavy resistance towards it where it's not going to get done. I just feel like there's a little bit of a dragging of the feet energy. All right. With the Hierophant coming out at the bottom of the deck, yeah, someone is in tune. They know. Someone knows. They know what they need to do. They're going to do it, but it's just like, just give me some time. Like, can I just hang out a little bit longer, Mom? That's what I'm feeling here. It can also be revving up their engines because we're ending off with the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is like really pushing forward, really fighting for this, okay? So I feel like that's what's happening. Okay, so someone knows once they make a shift, boom, Tower moment, everything changes. Now it's like I gotta rev up my engines because I'm really gonna have to fight to be this Emperor, okay? We have the Five of Pentacles coming out in reverse along with the Five of Wands in reverse, yeah. This person is very, okay, it's like someone is preparing for war and it's like, okay, let me just go and party it up. You know, let me just go and have a lot of fun before shit gets real and I gotta go to war. You know, that's what I'm feeling here. Someone has a very clear sense of what needs to be done. So it's just, yeah. Because with the Fate card, because someone is in tune, they're tapped in. So they recognize, I don't know if somebody received a vision or if it's, someone's just very clear. They're very clear. I feel like someone is very intuitive. They're very clear what the next step needs to be. The path has already been lit up and it's like, damn, but that path is a lot. This path where I'm at right now, yes, it's a bit of a struggle, but it's not like that, right? So that's what I'm getting. All right, blockage. What's the blockage here? Lovers coming out in reverse. We have the Six of Pentacles coming out in reverse with the Ace of Cups. Wow, okay. Let's look into the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, got it. With the Knight of Wands. All right. Speaking of a path lighting up, that was the Ace of Cups. A path very clearly lit up, and we have the heart, home, and compassion. So it's something that lit someone's heart up. They're very clear about it, like this is what needs to happen next. That's where I'm about to go next. But for someone to get there, they have to be an emperor. And for them to be an emperor, they're going to have to put away their old ways. And it's that part that's like, they're very clear about it, but it's just like, okay, well, let me just prepare and, you know. So we have the Lovers card coming out in reverse. It's like the opportunity is there, but they haven't taken it yet. That's what's happening. Okay. Because I am feeling a procrastination energy, even though it's very clear. It's not procrastinating because it's like, I don't want to do it, or I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do. They're very clear about it. They're just not taking it right now. We have the Lovers card coming out in reverse with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Because in order, the Six of Pentacles is coming out in reverse, which is that equal reciprocity. This person has to be an emperor to either receive or give that equal reciprocity. To provide happiness or to be happy in a situation, they have to be an emperor. With the Ace of Cups and the Sun card, it's something that lit up someone's heart, and it can make them happy. They haven't taken the offer yet, but they see clearly that that's what it is. But they also see clearly the jump that they have to make for themselves to actually experience this level of happiness. Okay. What are they feeling to say? Tower card in reverse and the Fool card in reverse, yeah. So you have the Tower card coming out here along with that Fool card. It's avoidance, avoiding the Tower. Someone's like, oh, this is going to be a Tower moment. This level of, it's Ace of Cups with the Sun card. This level of happiness, that's going to be a Tower in my life. It's about to change shit. Things are about to go down. Yeah, the Fool card. The Fool card is coming out upright. That's what you're being led to just go for it. Also, I feel like, I almost want to say it probably, because this is coming out as what you're feeling to see. I feel like with this Tower card coming out, someone's waiting for shit to hit the fan, and it probably won't be as tough as someone thinks it is. Yeah, they're anticipating for it to be a shitstorm, but it feels like it might not be that. So someone's planning for the shitstorm. Whatever domino effect, it doesn't have to be a shitstorm. Whatever domino effect that somebody is anticipating, I think they're anticipating it to be worse than what it actually will be. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here, all right? They're contemplating this tower and trying to figure out how the tower is going to fall. Is it going to fall to the left, to the right, to the front, to the back? Is it going to fall on somebody? What's going to happen next? You can't anticipate that, but I feel like how somebody is, how they are anticipating it. They're anticipating the worst things, okay? And it doesn't feel like it's gonna be that bad. It's like when someone, okay, this can be like, let's say if somebody's coming out, and you know, you hear these stories all the time where somebody's coming out, at least the pleasant ones, where they come out and it's just like, yeah, we already knew. We were just waiting for you to tell us, you know? And this person built up this whole tower moment in their mind, like, oh my gosh, I gotta tell people that I'm really, you know, really into this gender. And what are they gonna say? They're probably gonna say this. What if they cut me off? Okay, well, if they cut me off, then I'm gonna have to just go and stay at this friend's house. And you know, somebody's like really in their head about what a tower moment could look like. And this person goes and they come out to whoever, and it's just like, all right, cool. You want some pizza? Like, I'm hungry, you know. And it doesn't match up to the buildup that they created in their mind. Okay, the tower, the shitstorm that they created in their mind. That's what I'm feeling here. I feel like somebody's creating a shitstorm in their mind, and it's not that. So back to fantasy and reality. Back to escapism into their mind as opposed to the reality. Somebody's escaping into their mind and creating something, anticipating something, going in their mind and thinking about different ways that it can happen, rather than seeing what this actually looks like, because I don't feel like it's going to be as heavy as someone thinks. What's the advice? High Priestess coming out. All right, now, just follow your intuition here and how to move. Because I feel like if you follow your intuition on how to move in a situation, you can do this without a crazy domino effect. I don't know how, but that's what it's looking like here. Like, you can take this leap of faith without a tower happening. And I don't think someone can see how that can happen. But that's where your intuition comes in. They're going to show you how to do this in the right way at the right time, where it doesn't cause a shitstorm. All right, well, believe it or not, that's what it's saying. All right. That is all. All right, cool. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG, Tyron Hill, if you want a personal reading. Check out the info box below. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon link below. Thank you so much. Till we meet again. Peace.